Where did that blasted one fall thing come from? Which idiot came up with that? I don't even understand why. I like Scott Starr's boots. I like Scott Starr's coat. I like Scott Starr, to be fair. Do I want to recruit Scott Starr for the... Well... he just got chased by a child with a hammer. Who let a child with a dangerous weapon into the building? While we're talking about the Magic Circle, all of the members of the Magic Circle are on probation. We've not been getting the wins or the respect that we should be getting recently. And, well, I'm harsh, but fair. Everyone in the circle needs to pull their weight. And I'm not sure I've been seeing that recently. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Scott Starr looks ready and raring to go.
And introducing his opponent.
Why couldn't the grease like this?
Please welcome Smooth, Sammy Smooth.
So Sammy Smooth, inspired by Greece, I guess, headed to the ring. What's that belt around the waist of Sammy Smooth, Chris Hatch? Because it's not the Full House Championship.
I tell you what, that belt may well be. That may well be the ipw-uk All England Championship, which is currently held by Smooth Sammy Smooth. Indeed it is. Now he's turned around. That is the belt. He has defended against some of the top competition, both from this country and abroad. Hello, Smooth. How are you doing?
Magic.
Hello. Nice belt.
Nice jacket as well.
Yeah, nice jacket.
He really does seem confident going into this match.
Well, he's got the ipw-uk belt.
I mean, the All England Championship, it has been an absolute staple in British wrestling for many years. So to see it here in Full House Wrestling is an honour.
The belt isn't on the line, though, against Scott Starr, correct?
As far as I'm aware, no, that belt is not on the line. Scott Starr would have to do a little bit more to earn that championship match. He's going to have to get in the ring first, that might help.
Why has he got a... What is that? Why is he's got a suitcase with Money in the Bank written on it?
He's got a Money in the Bank briefcase. I wonder if he can cash it in here.
But I don't understand. There's a lot about Sammy Smooth I don't understand. He is both significantly younger and significantly older than I am, in as much as he is obviously younger than I am, but he is inspired by stuff that even I wasn't born. When was Greece? 60s?
I think a little later than that, but I mean, Rydale High native. He really does style himself on the film. He really does model himself on the look and the confidence in that film. Miley Cyrus chant there from Scott Starr doesn't seem to have caught on. As he often says, he came in like a wrecking ball. The problem is, he very often does come in like a wrecking ball and ends up flat on his back. And that's exactly what Sammy Smooth will be expecting to see happen today. Certainly not got the fans behind him. But I think that was quite obvious from earlier on, especially when he's come out in that sheep's coat that he's got.
I like that outfit. It's a good look. The people of Peterborough clearly have no taste. They don't like how Scott Starr's dressed, they didn't like how Lord Windsor's dressed, and they didn't like how I'm dressed. And we're all dressed fabulously.
But does that sheep jacket go with the t-shirt he's wearing?
Yes. Because it's got
and look
him
at
on
the
it.
chains as well. Now, you can't tell me that works.
I can.
But I won't believe you.
You can believe what you like, sweetheart.
Sammy Smooth obviously is very proud of the new jacket. Yeah, he wants us to have a good look at it as well. And that t-shirt's now off Scott Starr as well, so it looks like we're going to get some action now. Hang on, he's put the chain straight on his wrist. Now that just shows from the start what Scott Starr's into.
No, it's just his look. It's his thing. It's his style.
A style of punching someone in the face using a chain. Somehow don't think that's going to work here.
Be alright if she actually... I'll have a word with her after the break.
And he's hand on the fingers there, stretching Scott as early as he can.
Listen to the sadism! The sadism of the Peterborough fans.
First move of the match, and they want him to break the fingers. And did you hear that, Magic Mark?
Sadism.
Scott Starr.
Oh, for the benefit of people from Peterborough, sadism means people who like other people's pain, because I'm not sure they're bright enough to know those kind of words. Sorry, call the match.
I'm going to call the match, don't you worry. And Scott Starr managing to take control there with a wrist lock. Sammy Smooth trying to fight it off, trying to push him away, trying to get some separation to give him the space to manoeuvre out of this. But it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Here he goes. Nice reversal. Scott Starr doesn't seem to know where Sammy Smooth is right now. And there's a quick cover. 2 count there early on, looking to get this one put away. Oh, a quick 2 count from he's still managing to get the shoulders up quickly. And he goes again. Nope, that hand's still out. And the other way around. Let's see if that works. Nope, that didn't work either. Scott Starr may want to give up on this tactic because it doesn't seem to be working for him.
Yeah, but think of all the energy that Sammy Smooth is having to...
It really doesn't look like Sammy Smooth's too worried at the moment. This is really hard work for a referee. All these 2 counts in a row. And a nice bridge there from Sammy Smooth. Those shoulders won't go down with the bridge. Into the stomach. And he's managed to get the arm lock there as well. And Scott Starr, perhaps wisely, goes for the ropes to break the hold. And Sammy Smooth breaks it. Oh, and straight in with the forearm there. After the clean break, Scott Starr straight in with the forearm.
Lovely little sucker punch. Scott Starr showing Sammy Smooth just how much business he means.
Well, this is the first time in the match we've seen how much business he means. Nice. But he is really laying it in now.
Viciousness by Scott Starr, and sometimes that's what you need in the ring. You need to just pummel your opponent, beat them down and get that win. Nice stuff by Scott Starr.
Nice vertical suplex there from Scott Starr. He does have Sammy Smooth on his back. He's got to stay on him though, because Sammy Smooth can battle back at a moment's notice. So Scott Starr really does have to keep his focus. And with this crowd getting behind Sammy Smooth, Scott Starr has to ignore them and just focus on the match. Oof. Ooh. Nice arm wringer getting Scott Starr straight to the floor there. And he goes back to those fingers he was working on earlier and slams them straight into the match with a DDT-like move. Oh, and a kick to the arm as well. Scott Starr's arm must be in absolute agony at this stage.
I bet.
Oh, and Sammy Smooth, lovely manoeuvre there to get over the ropes. Oh!
Wow.
As Sammy Smooth dives back into the ring, Scott Starr straight in with a clothesline.
Lariats him mid-air into a mess.
Still not enough for the 3 count though. No, Scott, that was a 2.
Scott Starr has impressed me here.
He's certainly showing that he can hold his own with a man who's the All England champion. He's going to have to keep this pace up to win the match though. And he's got that chin lock applied, as we saw earlier on. It's a great way to grind down your opponent, but Sammy Smooth knows that and is battling out as quick as possible, and Scott Starr goes straight to the hair just to keep the advantage.
I didn't see that.
That's another occasion, is it? Wow, those muscles. I may have said that slightly sarcastically.
Scott Starr questioning the authority of the referee. I'd question it too.
It was only a 1 count though. The referee's only going to call what they see. That was a 1 count. And this is what I said about Scott Starr needs to stay focused on the match, and at times he's too interested in the crowd. He's too interested in getting in their faces.
Did you see that forearm though? He smacked him right in the mush. And that pretty face is going to be a little bit less pretty after Scott Starr has done with him.
Sammy Smooth's nose there. It must have taken the full brunt of those forearms. And Scott Starr lifting him back up now, placing Sammy Smooth in the corner. What's he going to go for now? Oh!
That hurt.
That was a loud chop, and you can see Sammy Smooth straight away moving to another corner, trying to get some separation from Scott Starr.
That echoed, that did.
And Scott Starr looking ready to charge in now. But yet again, here he goes again, distracted by the crowd when he should be focusing on Sammy Smooth. And that's the payback, that's what happens. And Sammy Smooth fires straight out of the corner and straight back in with 2 uppercuts, and it looks like he's going for it again. And Scott Starr is reeling, and Sammy Smooth is fired up for this again now. Boot to the face. And spins into a powerbomb there. 2 count only there. Unlucky there from Sammy Smooth. That was a huge move, and it was great tenacity from Scott Starr to kick out. But is he going to be able to kick out of any more?
I can't believe Scott Starr kicked out of that. That is so high impact. He's got to be completely discombobulated.
Sammy Smooth going for the smooth driver. Reversed by Scott Starr into the waist lock. Roll through. Pin by Sammy Smooth, but only good enough for a 2. Only a 2 count. Super kick attempt missed from Scott Starr.
It's over!
Oh, look at the impact of that move from Scott Starr. That could be enough to win him the match. Oh, it's only a 2. Only a 2 count there.
That was a standing sliced bread by Scott Starr.
If Scott Starr showed tenacity to kick out earlier on, then Sammy Smooth really did so there. And Scott Starr going for it again. Smooth flex from Sammy Smooth. That's just a 2 count. Scott Starr barely able to kick out from the smooth flex.
Nasty.
And both men having to dig deep down and see what they've got left to try and get back in this contest. Scott Starr may be the first to his feet, and he gets the first shot in. Sammy Smooth goes to the gut there. Another huge forearm from Scott Starr. And these two are just trading blows. They have gone all out in this match, and it's no surprise that there's 1 shot for 1 shot they're going at now.
Good grief. Ah, look at this, looking for Ricola. No. Suplex though.
Huge suplex there from Scott Starr. But he's so tired from how much effort he's had to put in that he's struggling to make the cover. And that gives Sammy Smooth time to recover, just enough to get that shoulder up right at the last second.
This has been a hell of a match. There's been manoeuvres that I was convinced would put either of these men away.
They've really gone for it. Sammy Smooth following in there. Massive drop kick. And Scott Starr's on the ropes now. Oh, super kick. Just when you thought he was out of it, Scott Starr hit the super kick. And that was really close to being a 3. I don't think Sammy Smooth even knows how he kicked out of that.
Caught him with the heel with that super kick as well. Nasty. Nasty.
He really caught him there. And Sammy Smooth is going to struggle to get back up now. He's feeling the energy from the fans. And I reckon Scott Starr's going for the wrecking ball now. He's going to look to put this away with the wrecking ball. Oh, and Sammy Smooth gets the knees up into the back of Scott Starr. That wrecking ball could have hit, that could have ended it, but Sammy Smooth, and into the submission there. Into
Wow.
the submission. He's got those fingers. He's got that hand again that he was working on earlier in the match. Is that going to be enough to get the submission? At the moment, Scott Starr's hanging on in there, but how long can he hang on for? He's reaching for those ropes frantically now. Sammy Smooth wrenching away on that arm.
Credit to Scott Starr. It's like wrenching the ball out of the socket.
And he's got the ropes. That's broken the hold.
Wow.
Sammy Smooth so
Did
close
you
to it.
see the way Scott Starr fought through the pain there?
He had to push up on his own body, putting more pain on his arm and shoulder to be able to get to those ropes. Have to give respect for him getting to those ropes, but is he going to be able to get back up and get the win now?
Oof. That's a slap.
Right to the face. And
That was
the
a super kick under the chin.
And Sammy Smooth into the ropes, and the roll up there. Roll up by Sammy Smooth. And that's
And
it.
it's
That's
done.
the 3.
Sammy Smooth with a modified, almost like a slingshot roll-up, got the extra momentum and got the shoulders down for 3.